What is up, you guys? Brooke here. It is a relaxing Sunday morning here over in my area of the world right now, and it is about to be a day full of writing. It is hella cold outside, and I just want to be a bear in hibernation. I just want to lock myself up, don't go outside for a full 24 hours, so that way I can just be living in the creative moment and just be writing all weekend long. And what better day to do a writing vlog than a day that's all that you plan to do is write. The only thing I have scheduled on my calendar for today is the AuthorTube write-in that I have going on with Mandy and Natalia here in just a little bit. So I'm gonna be doing that here coming up, and before I do that, I did want to kind of show you all my new setup a little bit. I had showed you guys my new writing desk, and I had showed you all my new look of where I have my writing area at. And I also wanted to show you guys a couple more things, so I'm gonna show you all that now. So here you go. Look at my new setup. Isn't it so just nice, chill, and relaxing? I love how my desk has turned out. Oh, by the way, I just posted this on Instagram the other day. This is my happy place thing. Oh, and I forgot to turn on my fairy lights here. Hold on. This is what it looks like with those fairy lights on too. So I'm just all up in the fairy magic over here in my writing area. I've got my collection of AuthorTube books right here, starting with She's Not Here, Essence by Mandy Lynn, and then Twisted Gift by Jessie Elliott, then Shadow Crown and Be Your Own #Goals by Kristen Martin. This is a new crystal I just got the other day. You can't really see its shine and there it is. There's the shine. It is so pretty, and I just felt like that was the perfect little kind of topper for my books here because I don't have enough AuthorTube books to fill up this area, so I felt like that would just kind of complement this area. And then of course I've already shown you this, my Gone with the Wind glasses and my bytheBrooke thing that my mom got me with my owl, which I've named Allie. And then here is my bookshelf. This is the only bookshelf I own at this moment. I hope to have another one in the future, but my apartment's kind of small, so I just kind of have to save space, but hopefully I can get more book room in the future. But yeah, this is my home, and this is where I write at. Everything is just so pretty and so cute and so homey. I just love coming home to write. It is my happy place. Anyway, it's time for me to go ahead and get set up with the write-in with Natalia and Mandy. I'm gonna go chit-chat with those girls a bit before we get started. So I'm gonna hop over to talk to those girls here, and I'm gonna have you all tag along with me too. So let's go write some books and stuff.
Self-publishing, you really have the freedom to write within different genres. And do you guys think that you would use different pen names if you were writing in very different genres and self-publishing all of it?
That's a very interesting question because we are AuthorTubers. So people, some people would know us by our AuthorTuber persona, which is our typical name that we're writing under. Besides bytheBrooke, I guess. But I don't know, Mandy, because I know you jump around with different genres. So, how are you thinking of it?
I very, very briefly considered it. I considered, maybe I should do a pen name, but I'm like, no, why would I do a pen name? Because I'm still going to talk about it on my YouTube channel. I think that would confuse people. So I think in that case, it was no. But I think in the traditionally published world, I would probably definitely have to.
Right.
Then I think there would be too much overlap and it would get really confusing.
Woohoo! Just got done with the write-in with Natalia Lee and Mandy Lynn. That went really, really well. I felt like we had a lot of discussions that were fun to talk about. I had missed those girls so much, and also talking with you guys. I get to still talk to you guys on my live streams that I'm doing on my own, but I do get to see a whole lot more people come out whenever all us three girls are together, and it was so fun talking with them. It had been since November since we had all talked, so it's just always so great to have writing people in your life. I'm going to eat now. I am starving. Oh my gosh, I wish I had snacked on something while we were doing that. So yeah, going to eat and I'm going to work. There we go.
would become violent with DJ. One time when DJ was there in particular, apparently the roommate got really mad about something. They got into some confrontation, and the roommate ended up holding a knife up to DJ's neck.
Okay, I am done eating, and so now I got to put on more lipstick because it's coming off. Now it's time to do some writing outside of writing sprints and everything, but what I'm focusing on right now is actually my outline for my book that I'm working on, which is temporarily being called Project New Orleans. And how I'm doing my outline is by using Scrivener. I use the little area up over here to kind of type in the outline for chapter by chapter. That's how I'm doing everything. Every chapter that I have, I write a synopsis for it, so that way I know exactly what's going on. I've never done this before. Last time I did an outline, it was by using the beat sheet formula from Save the Cat. So this is a little bit different, but I really, really like it. Now that I know my world and the characters better, I'm able to make an outline that I will actually stick to and stick with because I know of more things that are going on. Because I feel like whenever you make an outline before you start writing your novel, it's like, how are you able to make these decisions if you don't know everything going on in your world yet? So that's why I've liked doing it this way, where I can make a more detailed outline because I'm able to know the ins and outs of everything better. And she moved to the couch. I want relaxation and I want it now, so here I am. I hate to admit it, but I have gotten a wee bit distracted today. Writing outlines are really hard. Of course they are hard. I hate writing outlines, except for this time around. I do know what's gonna happen at the end of this book. I know what all is going down. It's just the how it's going to go down of how I don't know what's going to happen. I know some hows, but some hows I don't. And so that's the part of where I'm just kind of wary on right now. So I need to finish this outline, and then once I finish the outline, if I need to go back and tweak it after maybe like a day of two of sitting on it, then I can. I just need to like finish it so that way I can finish it and try and move on, and then later on I can play with it later. I can play with the ending later if need be. I just need to freaking get this done. So we're doing it. I am writing the outline. I'm finishing it now, so let's hop to it. Do I look like Sleeping Beauty right now? Like sleeping with this position with my hair, looking all pretty and curled? I like this. Would you believe that I did it? Because I did it. I finished my outline, it is officially dark outside, and I'm officially hungry now for dinner time. I'd like to try and write a little bit more after dinner, but I do need to refuel just a little bit. I want to actually write right now. Since I have now finished my outline, I feel like I can finally get back to writing, which I was writing during the live stream earlier with Natalia and Mandy, but I just was kind of like feeling iffy about writing that scene because I hadn't finished my outline yet. So I almost felt like I was cheating, knowing that that still needed to be done. And so now I feel like the cheating can stop because I am now complete with that whole thing. And so now I can keep going. Do I feel like how I have my outline ending is going to be the actual ending for my book? I know that's what's going to happen, but once again, I'm still kind of iffy on the how, and right now my how is good. I like the how of what I had come up with, but at the same time, there is room for improvement if improvement is needed and is necessary down the road, down whenever it is time to come and write that. So we'll see how it goes later on. I just totally realized I didn't put in my extensions today for the video, and I feel so weird without them now, knowing that they're not here. I always wear my extensions for my videos. Like you all care. You all probably don't care. So alright, it's time to eat and refuel, re-energize, and then it's back to the writing stuff. Okay, I have written a lot tonight. That was so good to write the way I was writing. I felt like after writing and completing the outline, I just feel like, okay, the path is there, it's all built for me, now I just have to walk, sprint, or run, and I'm able to just fully focus on the story now and just keep writing these chapters that I'm needing to finish and get going, so that way I can be done with this draft. And technically it's the 0 draft of my book, but I feel like it could kind of go in and out with a first draft too. So if I call it a 0 draft, it's really my first draft, or if I call it my first draft, it's also my 0 draft. I'm pretty tired. I think I'm gonna relax with a show or a movie for the rest of the night because I need to reward myself. So anyway, how are you guys doing with your drafts that you are working on right now for your book? Are you progressing the way that you thought you were going to be progressing at the beginning of this year? Or had you kind of taken a stumble and are now getting back to business like how I'm doing now? And so yeah, I hope everything is good for you guys as it is for me, because I'm just super excited for what's to come with my book now. If you like this video, feel free to give me a big thumbs up below, and also feel free to subscribe because I post writing related content every week here. And y'all should totally follow me on social media, where you can find me at _Brooke Passmore. You can find me there on Twitter and Instagram. And thank you all so much for stopping by today, and I will see you next time. Bye!